Hi there, my friends across the Western Pacific. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. As always, big thanks for checking in these updates. I want to quickly note, please hit that like and subscribe button if you do like these updates. You can also check out our Patreon. Link is down below. All right, let's take a look at the tropics, though. And of course, Invest 99W, now located pretty much right over Mindanao. You can see the broad circulation right in there. We do have flow coming around the northeastern side of this, and that's going to move on shore into Visayas and Luzon, especially as we go ahead through Sunday and into Monday. But for now, bringing some heavy precipitation there into eastern areas of Mindanao. We're talking about Davao, Torres, Siargao. I actually have several reports of water spouts here yesterday, and I'll show you images of that here in just a minute. But let's just take another look at the infrared satellite imagery of these areas in the darker red there in northern Mindanao, even moving over there towards Cebu. The heaviest precipitation on shore. Most of this is just north of Palau, but you're still seeing some of those showers kind of wrap around there for that island just offshore. Do remember, this is not a named storm system. I called it Invest 99W. That is the nomenclature from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. It's also a low pressure area according to Bagasa. But if any heavy rainfall warnings are issued, you do want to take those seriously. They will be separate from your signal force warnings. All right, our hour by hour Futurecast. The key thing here is that this is not wrapping up like a tropical storm. It's a broad area of low pressure. Now, what does that mean? Well, we kind of have that shear line just north of that center of circulation. That's what's being indicated here by that white line. And that's the interaction between our southeasterly flow, that warm moisture out of the tropics, pushing up against our cool high pressure towards the north. And that interaction creates this line of showers that could be heavy at times. Even sometimes this time of year, we see hail that far south in the tropics mixed in there too. But it really is going to bring kind of a training effect with heavy precipitation in eastern areas of Visayas, moving off there towards Luzon as we go ahead through Sunday and into Monday. And yeah, Metro Manila Sunday evening could be looking at some passing showers. The heaviest stuff is for sure going to be on the east coast, but you still could be seeing some showers in the Manila. But I'm more concerned about places like Legazpi, Catanduanes, extending back there towards eastern areas of Isabela, Aurora, and Cagayan into the mountains. But the Cagayan Valley still also could look at some showers. And of course, further towards the south into Mindanao, eastern areas of Mindanao, Siargao for sure, continuing to look at additional precipitation there. Don't downplay the power of that raging water too. Remember, 6 inches of fast moving water can knock down an adult. So there's just some things you want to keep in mind if you do see some flooding in your area. I also didn't mention that flooding, or excuse me, that water spout that took place out there in northeastern Mindanao. Pretty incredible image. There was a few of these. Did share them on my Facebook page. Good news, this was offshore, but yeah, I'm sure if you've seen that out the window, it doesn't lessen your fears when you have one of those offshore. And they've been getting some interesting weather in this area of Mindanao. And somebody actually asked me, is this a result of climate change? And I think I'm actually going to put out a video just kind of talking about what the effects of the La Nina and kind of our warming sea surface temperatures in the Philippine Sea have been having, because it has been changing the weather patterns here the last few years. It's really interesting. And if you don't believe in climate change, I mean, my goodness, just look at the weather patterns, especially in the southern half of the Philippines, and how they've been changing. I've been talking to farmers. I work with some farmers in Luzon, and they're talking about, the patterns have been changing in the area. So it's kind of interesting, and I'm going to have another video out about that. It's a good question. But big thanks for everybody on Patreon who does continue to support this channel. That's the graphic I have up here. Just want to say a big shout out to everybody. And like I said at the beginning of the video, hit the like and subscribe button if you don't have the money to support, but if you do, maybe $2 a month helps keep these fantastic graphics going. Like this one, which shows these large waves, the last few days, just impacting the East Coast. And look at this as we go ahead over the weekend and Monday to Tuesday, from Taiwan to western areas of the southern Japanese islands, some absolutely large waves kicking down there towards the south Tuesday and the Wednesday. Definitely, if you're a surfer, you'll like it, but everybody else, boaters, gonna be rough. Here's the forecast for Manila. Like I mentioned, there is a chance of some showers Sunday into Manila. Not terribly heavy. The heavier stuff will be on the East Coast. On and off precip, though, Sunday, Monday to Tuesday for Cebu. It's been that way recently. Just, boy, you guys been getting loads of rainfall as of late. Can't stress that enough. Here's a broader picture, though. 25 in Hanoi, back towards Ho Chi Minh, 32 with cloudy skies as well in your forecast. And why not? We're going to pull back the picture, guys. Look what's happening in Sapporo. Snowfall. So if you don't like the rain, it could be in Sapporo with a high of 6, a low of -2. And Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Yeah. Oh, let's move this down a little bit so you can see it. That is -23 out there as well. Oh, that is brutal. Anyways, that's a quick look at this tropical area with that rainfall increasing Sunday over towards Monday, thanks to that easterly flow, especially from northeastern Luzon, extending down towards Catanduanes into Legazpi. Eastern areas of Leyte and Samar are going to continue to see that rainfall over the next few days. I think that's an outdated graphic, so I'm going to go back. That one, just ignore it. Anyways, that's a look at what's happening today. As always, thanks for watching, and of course, stay safe out there.